made serve as a haunting reminder that failure is a luxury we cannot afford. We are surrounded. We are surrounded by the expectations of our citizens.
So good afternoon and welcome. You're watching Citizen AY. We are streaming, multi-streaming on both Oduduwa TV Radio 2 and Citizen AY on YouTube. We are following it. We may play this again from the beginning, depending on how it goes. We'll play this from the beginning again. We wanted to come on live and actually talk about this and really talk about things from our point of view. So you are seeing the live broadcast about the inauguration.
Placed upon us in this hall. The allure of this system of governance lies not in the ostentation of authority. What distinguishes democracy?
So we are following it as it goes along.
Is the recognition that power.
So let's see what happens.
It's not ours to claim.
So please do subscribe. It's a countdown. We're counting down and following the elections. We may stream this from scratch. Again, we may replay it again in between the broadcasts. We'll see how it goes, but we will, I wanted to just please subscribe to Citizen AY. The idea is to give us, a long lead time because it's going to happen.
Therefore, like every mortal, we may stumble here.
So let me just check that. Sorry.
However, none of these mistakes will be intentional. We shall never be oblivious to the impermanence of this power. And we acknowledge that we shall be judged by man, time, and God. No doubt, our hearts swell with gratitude. No doubt, assuming the mantle of leadership in these troubled times warrant deep reflections. We shall undoubtedly honor and celebrate this opportunity. Yet I implore you.
So I'll be talking in between. I will follow what's going on. I'm just trying to give you some heads up on it.
To revel in the enchantment of triumph.
So do bear with us.
Let us come together in solemn unity and recognize the realities that afflict our nation.
Covering this broadcast does not mean in any way we support the Nigeria. It just means that we are facing we have to cover the reality of what happened, because they are yet to convince us about Nigeria has never worked for us. We are just reporting what happened. People will have a different view of it, but that's how I see it.
Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a Muslim who is married to a Christian. Not only a Christian, but a pastor of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Someone who has not Islamized his family. People are alluding that he has the intention to Islamize the nation.
About that, we'll come back and talk about that in a bit more detail.
Or Bishop Booker. I want to commend them for giving testimony to the truth. When I was the governor of Borno State, Borno is 90% Muslim. Churches were destroyed by the Boko Haram insurgents in southern Borno. When I expressed my desire to rebuild those churches, I was advised against it. It's tantamount to political harikiri for you to embark on such a venture. But I told the people that the Christians in Borno are stakeholders in the Nigeria project. They are my brothers and sisters. I went ahead and rebuilt those churches. And politics is about perception, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. As we begin the formation of a new administration, I deliberately picked an Igbo man, a Catholic, to be my chief security officer. Stand up for recognition, please. For the purpose of inclusivity and togetherness, again, I deliberately picked a Northern Christian to be my ADC. So the so-called founder of Boko Haram is going to be protected by...
Is that an admission? Is that an admission? Right, okay. Let's carry on
that
anyway.
lies ahead shall test our mettle, patience, and resilience. it shall also demand sacrifice and unyielding resolve. But we shall confront uncomfortable truths. The observations by Dr. Akinwumi Adesina are poignant. And I want
so we're going ahead with it. We're going to try and see how it works. So let's...
there won't be a Tinubu-Shetima administration. There is an outgoing Buhari administration. There will be a Tinubu administration. As Spiro Agnew said, I had all vices, including the office of the vice president. A vice president is as powerful as his loyalty to his principal. I don't want to be presumptuous and make loud pronouncements, but definitely the issues highlighted about the fuel subsidy removal, about the realignment of the exchange rates, multiple exchange rates, will certainly be addressed by President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So I stand here, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, imbued with a profound conviction.
So please do share. We're going to leave this. We may come in and out on the broadcast. We may go to the beginning again just to catch everything that was said. So in fact, what we'll probably do is we'll probably go to the beginning of the broadcast again. So let us see what's going on.
The division that permeated our politics.
So we're just trying to build everything up.
23 presidential elections.
So just bear with us.
Christian of northern states is Benue.
So we're trying to give you heads up as much as we can, and we may restream this on Facebook later on. But these platforms, we would like you to help us build. So when you're watching on this platform, subscribe to Citizen AY on Oduduwa TV Radio 2, and of course on Citizen AY. Please, we really would appreciate your support in that. Help us grow the platform. It really is important that you help us. Thank you.
Lost to the regional candidate by a mere fraction in Sokoto. We won 2 Senate seats in Sokoto, and we won the gubernatorial race in Sokoto.
Okay.
So finally, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, what binds us together to persist whatever that divides us? Thank you so much, and may God bless us all.
So we'll probably do this. We'll probably do this from we will do it again because I'm probably going to go through that again. But I'm trying to show you exactly. I mean, this is going to be a countdown. It's going to be very busy over the coming 2 or 3 days. And what I want to do is to bring. We will probably give you as much coverage over this. So that's the. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, just a couple of notifications.
Please bear in mind our focus remains to go for Yoruba Nation, and I would urge my Biafra brothers to go for Biafra. But what we need to recognize is that Nigeria is still in existence. We need to operate within those parameters, which is set by the people who we are trying to encourage to go for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, Middle Belt. So we need to recognize that fact. That's not to say that we are abandoning. I am not abandoning Yoruba Nation. I'm not. But we need to cover this because it's an event that happened, and we need to be able to reflect that in our coverage. But always, my focus is on Yoruba Nation. And in doing that, we are encouraging everybody to participate in their governance. It's very, very important to participate in your governance. So let's see what happens here.
Head of Service, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, the APC National Chairman.
So we'll probably do it again, and I'm going to do it. Yeah, we'll be.
That's for the photo shoot. I also bring to your notice that after his speech, the President would.
So we're doing that over a period.
Take a look at
so just bear with us.
Inauguration exhibition of Nigerian arts and crafts at the Executive Hall. He will declare that open.
So anytime we are lórí Oduduwa TV Radio, lórí YouTube, ẹ bá subscribe ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ subscribe sórí Citizen AY Oduduwa TV Radio 2 lórí YouTube náà. A máa gbé ètò yá ní pé ká ṣe ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má rò pé bóyá torí pé à ń gbé kínní àti gbàgbé Yorùbá Nation kì í ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Yoruba Nation la dúró lórí ẹ̀ àmọ́ àwa àṣì gbogbo àwọn tí a fẹ́ àti sọ àwọn èèyàn wa jí tó torí ẹ̀ la ṣe wà nínú ìlú tá à ń pè ní Nàìjíríà aláti sọ wọ́n jí ara ń ta máa ṣe máa san wọ́n jí ni pé kán kópa nínú ìjọba ìkópa yẹn ò túmọ̀ sí pé a ti gbàjọba pé a ti gbà pé ìjọba yẹn ló ń borí wa o àmọ́ ẹ̀tọ́ tó tọ́ sí wa ní gbogbo gbàtà wá fi wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ fún ẹ jẹ́ ká béèrè fún ṣẹgbọ́ ẹ ṣeun mo kàn ní ká ṣàlàyé náà ni ẹ ṣeun. Please, on both platforms, I urge you all subscribe to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Help us grow this platform. We really need your support. Buhari is about to speak. No doubt we'll probably play this again. We'll probably do a replay on it. But we will see how this goes. So we will play it all again. That's the Kenyan president. Is a special guest. Buhari is now speaking. Ahmed Wase, obviously, is the man who wants to go for the Senate, but you know, I don't think we'll be getting more joy on that because of the Muslim ticket thing. It rightly so, in their imaginations or however way you see it, it must really be the case that a Christian man, Akpabio, yes, all of them. We don't. I mean, we're not the ones making the choice. That's why I encourage us participate in our governance at the local level. I say that unequivocally. And it seems this is the man that everybody needs to go to. Without going to this man, you can't run in any governance, from what we're told. But anyway, that's another story for another time.
As we come to the close of this important inauguration lecture, I stand before you with profound sense of pride and gratitude.
So let me just do something quickly here
Today,
so that you can...
We have embarked
so beg your pardon.
on a journey of introspection,
so just give us a minute whilst as that is changing.
Growth. We have delved deep into the theme of deepening democracy for development.
Okay.
And explored the lessons that will guide us as we transition to a new era. Throughout this lecture, we have recognized the challenges and divisions that have tested the very fabric of our nation. We have confronted the harsh realities of inequality.
Sorry about that. I may have to come back out. I was trying to do something, but I think I might have done something here. Yeah. Let's have a look. Something's happened. Give me a minute, please. Give us a minute. We may have to come back again. But like I said, I will be doing this from beginning again. So just bear with us. We have done that, but something seems to have happened here. I'm not quite sure.
The persistence of corruption and the imperative to empower all citizens. But more importantly, we have unearthed the transformative power of democracy and the immense potential it holds for our great nation.
Something's gone wrong. I may have to go and come back. That's not a problem. We will do that if it needs to be. So beg your pardon. Something's happened on this end. It's not. It's my end here. So we're trying to fix it. Okay. What we'll do is I'll be back shortly. I'll be back shortly. I don't know what's happened here. I was trying to fix something and it just the system maybe didn't seem to like that. So we will come back again. Because the program is a live program which is being carried and we can restream it. No doubt about that. So bear with us. Bear with us. We will do that. We'll be back shortly. If it's...
In the course of this lecture, we have learned that democracy is not merely a system of governance.
It's not of importance what Buhari is saying here. we know. I mean, the governance has not worked for us. It's enslaved us. It's
and relentless pursuit of justice and fairness.
So
we have understood that true democracy thrives when the voices of all citizens are heard, valued.
No, our voices are not heard. Our voices are not heard.
Regardless of their background or
That's the
social
problem.
status.
You govern for. You govern
the
for.
underlying philosophy.
You govern for your people.
Rooted
you didn't govern for.
In the belief that our nation's progress rests
I hope it works.
on the pillars of unity, inclusivity, and shared responsibility. We have acknowledged that the task of nation building is a collective one, transcending political affiliations and personal interests.
You didn't govern for the whole of the nation. You governed for Northerners, and that's the reality. You've known that's a lie. That's a lie.
Every citizen feels the positive impact of good governance.
No.
And enjoys the dividends.
Those are just statements. What is Jinadu? Thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate you
the lessons we
as
have
ever,
learned here
and thank for your support. We appreciate it. But we're trying to build this hopefully. So give us a minute. If it doesn't work, we will come back. Obviously.
To hand over the reins of governance to the president-elect on the 29th of May, I am filled with a renewed sense of hope, hinged on the capacity of my successor, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to deliver on the assignment given to him by Nigerians.
We, the citizens, must participate in our governance. I keep telling you that.
Of the immense responsibilities entrusted upon us
sorry about
as
this.
leaders.
I may have to go and come back out. It looks like it's frozen somewhere. So give me 5 minutes. I'll be back. Yeah, kleptocracy. Exactly. It's a kleptocracy. Why is you not my brother? Indeed, you nailed it.
Into concrete actions. We must continue to prioritize the welfare and well-being of us.
Until we get Yoruba Nation, we need to participate.
With quality education,
indeed, more vigorously now. If we don't, everything that the hours they will take from us. So
we must fight against corruption.
Okay.
In all its
you know what I'm going to do? I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Just give me a minute. I'll be back. I'll be back. Thank you very much. I'll be back.
Accountability and the rule of law. But above all,
we'll be back in a minute. I'll be back.
United. Our
we'll be back. Just give me a minute.
And it is through dialogue, understanding.
We'll be back shortly. Just give us a minute.
We can overcome our differences and forge a common path towards progress. Let us foster an environment where every Nigerian has an equal opportunity to thrive, regardless of their background, ethnicity, religion, or social status.